What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the homestead. In today's episode, I'm working on the pond and the filtration system because the first design I had failed. Now, it wasn't necessarily a failure in the design, but more in the execution of the design. I'm a use what you got kind of person, and I used what I had. I had these two old rain barrels that already had the spigots and the overflow installed in it, and I thought that would be perfect, and that's what I used, and it worked great. But the problem was it wasn't threaded. I didn't have the proper threadings and the proper gaskets and everything, and I just used silicone because I had a tube of silicone in there already. Use what you got. Silicone didn't hold up with that much pressure and that much weight of water, and it leaked really bad. And then the on the other one, the spigot ended up popping out of it, so I just had to redo the whole thing. So since I had to redo it, I'm doing it the right way again. I got two new barrels, and I'm going to do it the proper way, and I'll show you how to do it the proper way as well. Now, the big mistake I made the first time was I just drilled a hole through, stuck a pipe through it, and then caulked around it with the silicone, and that just did not hold up on the weight. So you got to get what's called a tank bulkhead. It's got the O-ring gasket. It's going to come in, a hex head from each side. And then when I did get these, and those old ones, the old hole was drilled so close to the bottom that I couldn't screw the hex head back properly because it was too close to the bottom there. I also got my check valve here. This only allows water to flow one way, so when the pump is turned off and the water's not flowing, water will not flow backwards out of the tank back into the pond. I got my two incoming pipes and my two adapters. They'll screw right into there. So, and then we got our spigot. So we're all set to go and start building. Anytime you're working with threads and water, you want to make sure you have Teflon tape to tape up those threads and seal them up so you got no leaking going on. Get 3 or 4 layers nice and wrapped there, and now we'll thread it in to where there. And now we drill our holes. Now we'll drill her a few inches from the bottom. All right, boom. All right, now that we got the inside and the outside all nice and tight, now we got to put this on the inside. Threaded that side, and now I'm going to glue this to there. All right, inside is installed. All right, we got the filter all in place. We'll fill her up with the sand. Got her nice and filled with the filter sand, and we drilled a little overflow hole for it. So now we have to drill the rain barrel. And this one's the exact same concept, another tank bulkhead. It's just a 3/4 inch, and we got a 3/4 inch spigot on there that will pipe onto it. Just that simple, nothing on the back side inside there, or we'll just drill that, put that in there, put the spigot on it, and we're good. Now that we got that bulkhead installed, we just put the spigot on. And now for the lid's going to be a little bit of a difficulty in a sense because the lid didn't just come off. We had to sawzall and cut the top off of it. So I'm going to drill some holes down here for a bungee cord, and we'll bungee cord it. All right, nice and secured there. All right, so my overflow hole was just slightly too big for my overflow. You can see it's leaking just slightly, but I was able to fog it in there, and it's rolling now. So until I can get the adapter here for my overflow, I just spun her around and she'll just be flowing out just like that to keep her aerated. But other than that, she's nice and built. We got pumped from the pond right up there, all the way through all that filter sand, all the way up the top, overflow into there, which then will run out to there. Got her done the right way. Now we just need to bury the edging around here, get some more rocks. Eventually we will be moving this back a little bit and creating a waterfall feature, but all in due time, little bits at a time. I at least have her filtered now, so we'll be able to get livestock eventually. Follow along for more. You see what this will look like when it's finished, hopefully here at the end of the the summer plus everything else we got going on in the garden and the chickens and the road farm stand. So thanks for stopping by the homestead. That's all I got for you. We'll see you in the next one. Later.